let me now. All right, so I'm guessing this way for the caves, right? This looks like it would lead to something underground-ish, just because it's so ornate. And if the caves were useful for any reason, you'd probably have an ornate entrance to it, correct?
Where does this lead?
All right. You ready to find out what's inside? Well, we've ended up somewhere extra creepy, it seems, with...
Come on, let's find that Fade Rift.
What's with the path? Did people used to live here?
I don't know. Did they? Oh man, that's creepy to think about. Are there any torches along? It's not interacting with us. Is that... That can't be normal, can it? Just spirits wandering around and not trying to talk to us? Oh, good, torches. Okay. It should just make things a little bit easier. There's a lot. Ha, there's another. I've just never seen spirits floating around so calmly and peacefully before. I wonder why. Or why we don't see that in other places? I mean, if these spirits are the dead that were left behind, or the dead that were left behind, Riley, the people that died here when it flooded, wouldn't this be, like, wouldn't they be more tormented and more angry? It's just weird how peaceful they are, no? Or maybe that's just me. Anything up here? Okay, so there's all of this. What's over here? Another torch to light. Anything back here? Hello? Oh, undead. Okay. Let's get them.
Goodbye!
Oh. Wow. Well, there were people living down here. This doesn't seem right. At all. What is that? Somebody's possessions? I mean, now that we've cleared this out, though, is it possible for the families to come back and see if their stuff from their loved ones, if they're still around? Like, the family members. Like, can they come back down and claim these possessions? I don't want to touch anything if that could potentially be the case, right? Oh, there's another torch here. This just still seems odd. That, like, I know that they'd mentioned that... Didn't the mayor mention that there were people living down here for a time? It's just very, very strange. All of this. I still don't trust him, though. If I'm being honest, I still do not trust the mayor. He seemed like he was up to something. Okay. Careful. Careful. Bull, watch the horns. This isn't a very high ceiling. Alright, what do I have down here? More undead? Are you guys going to ignore me? Nope. And it looks like a demon? Who would have... Now that I expect. Oddly enough, that I have fully expected. Ow, ow, ow. Get it. Ice. It does ice. Ice hurts, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, more undead. Is that everybody? Okay. So that's further down. Oh, look at this. It collapsed. Oh, interesting. That looks like it was another way down at one point. There were multiple points of entry? Is that the flooding that did this or something else? And then, oh, what's down here? I was about to ask if there was anybody alive, but that's silly to think about. This is someone's camp.
Bodies. Were people living down here when old Crestwood flooded?
Poor bastards, I'm going to have nightmares just thinking about it.
You and me both. You and me both. Anybody? Yeah, there's nothing back here. This is just all kinds of... What happened? Just camps of people. I wonder how many exactly were living here when Crestwood flooded. Is this Do you see this? Is that what I think it is? Varric? Is this...
There's dwarven ruins down here.
Is this
The
dwarven?
whole area is still lit up. Remarkable.
Is this still... How... What? Are these the deep roads? Was Old Crestwood above deep roads? What, did this used to be some kind of waypoint or trading point for the dwarves? Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay. That is a gigantic demon that just strolled on by like it was nothing. But there's a door, and I want to go in the door first, then I'm gonna deal with that gigantic demon. All right. Hello?
Here, let
Anybody
me
home?
try.
I got it, Varric. You're so sweet to offer every time, but honestly, I have it. How is everything still here? What is this? A lost outpost plaque. This roadway was created by royal order of King Kelgic to link the Great Tig of Idukin with the soaring Tig of Gondar. It pleases these cities to join these roads with a hall in the middle and to dedicate that hall to Paragon Hecate, who discovered the principles of nature that let us build structures of unheard height and astounding breadth. Let his renown be as eternal as the stone he shaped. So this was an outpost. Ah, so this was for 2 Tigs. How interesting. And then I wonder if this crossroads of sorts led up to the surface to do trading. And this is all about paragons. All right. Huh. This is something. I did not expect to find dwarven ruins down here. Do you think the mayor know? I mean, the mayor has to know, right? If he lived here back in the day before it flooded, he had to have known that there was a dwarven outpost of sorts down here. Why wouldn't he tell us about that too? Or why wouldn't his people try to have utilized it? I'm almost surprised that there aren't bodies or anything. I mean, you've got that room that we just opened, and I'm sure there were other rooms and everything they either could have eventually excavated to have access to or not. It just seems a little odd that this got lost over time, and then there's a gigantic town, no, I guess not gigantic, but a good-sized town over top, and then the mayor of that town doesn't try to utilize this for whatever reason? I don't know. It seems weird to me. Is it weird, though, that fighting a whole bunch of demons right now doesn't feel weird? That's what I want to know. Alright, you, last one. Okay. Bull, take a barrier. I don't know if anybody gave you one. And by anyone, I mean me or Dorian before that. So take that. This big old demon is gone. Okay. Like this. This feels like it should have, like it... I'm wondering if it's barred on the other side and that's why there's no way to open it. There's a boat here. Huh. From the surface, I wonder? Okay, so this is where we came in from. Alright, so I guess we're gonna keep going. So, are we to assume now that the rift is in the dwarven ruins? Not at the bottom of the lake necessarily, but in the dwarven ruins. So what does that mean about this rift? Is there something else that was left behind here that we don't know about? Huh. Interesting. Alright, let me light that one. Not that it really I just want to be able to... That's a hand. Was there a gigantic statue around here? I mean, there are those, but I don't see any other kind of big statue. Oh! Oh, there's that. That is a gigantic rift.
By the rift, demons!
How can a rift this big form? That doesn't make any sense. We've never seen one that big. I hope never to again, if I'm being honest. I mean, I guess the breach maybe, but kind of isn't the same thing. That was the breach. This is a rift. Somebody should talk to Solus about this later. See if he might know. Bull, here's another barrier. Stay safe. Watch out for demons. There are so many of them. All right, take that one. All right. Is this?
More coming!
Yup.
Good. Just got warmed up.
Well, you're definitely gonna have plenty to kill now that you're warmed up, Bull. Okay, no, moving, because I don't know where those... Oh, ow. Stupid demons. I'm leaving. For a second. Here, take that. Is that it? Wait, I can't close it like normal? Normally it's 2 rounds of demons. There's more? Oh, this rift is something, huh? Oh man, this rift is a gift, and I don't mean that literally. I was being sarcastic, guys. I actually don't like this rift. All right, now can I close it? Finally, is everybody in, out? Close it. This one actually kind of hurt a little bit more than normal. Not gonna lie, that took a lot of effort to close. So that's why you could see straight up there. Huh.
You did it. We should let the villagers know they'll be slightly less undead in their future.
Let's tell the mayor.
Yeah, and the mayor. I'm hoping the villagers will be pleased. I mean, we did just rid them of a gigantic rift full of demons. And now they can reclaim their old village if they want. I mean, they can have it, right? It's theirs. I mean, they can come down here and claim all this stuff that used to be theirs, I assume. This used to be theirs. And who knows? Maybe if they can clear out some of this water and kind of clean it all up, they can use this. I mean, it's such a big space. They could fit a lot of people here, and they would theoretically be, I don't know if I'd say safer from bandits, but I mean, these walls seem like they're pretty sturdy. All things considered, minus, of course, like the huge rocks that are on the ceiling, but you know what I mean. I mean, this place did survive flooding and our gigantic rift. So there's that. I mean, they should seriously consider utilizing it. If anything else, it might be some kind of interesting selling point for the area to attract traders of sorts. Is there anything over here? Oh, this looks like a weak point in the wall. Excuse me.
Might be more my thing.
Nope. I got this. Trust me. Trust me, Bull. I can handle it. What's in here? Is this another of the... It's a coffin of sorts. This is a burial place? Is this how the dwarves bury their dead? Or is this only for the most special of the dead? Oh. I mean, nobody's been down here for a very long time, so they probably don't even know that the mosaic tile piece is here, right? Right? I'm taking it. It's mine. Sorry. You guys didn't call dibs. I called dibs. It's mine now. Up we go. All right. And then I left everything else down there. The villagers can come and take what they need. I don't need anything from there, and I feel awful taking, especially as this isn't our home. You know, it'd be one thing, but I think, can I leave? I mean, I guess we could leave the way that we got here, but do you want to do a little bit more exploring? Yeah, you guys do? Awesome. Thank you. Not that I gave you guys any opportunity to say no, but I mean, don't you want to see where else this goes? I mean, it's just so much is lost history-wise. Also, a lot of water still. I'm kind of hoping that'll go away. Otherwise, I don't think the villagers are going to want to use this place because shoes are going to get very wet. What is... Huh. Almost looks like there's supposed to be a second floor, you know? And have people, like, look over the side. This is a very grand hall. Is that another... That's another mosaic tile piece. That's mine, too. You guys didn't call dibs. I literally waited. I counted to 3 in my head, and nobody called dibs. So, mine, you're welcome. Anything back here? Is that what I think it is? How did one of Solus's artifacts get down into a place that hasn't been seen for a very long time? Is anybody else slightly worried about that, by the way? That these will, quote-unquote, measure the veil? And we don't really know anything about them? Is there somebody that can study them? Other than Solus? Not that I don't trust him, but I don't necessarily trust any one individual person when it comes to the breach right now because, well, there's a lot of unknown variables, if you know what I mean. All right, what's in here? Another door.
I don't want to backtrack, but do you know where we're going?
I feel a draft. There must be a way out nearby.
Varric, my senses are keen and I get lost really easily. I don't know why you guys are trusting me with this, but a draft must mean we're somewhere close to the surface, right? Maybe? What's down here? Anything? Oh, look it! Hi!
The nugs seem to like it down here.
I bet. Ever tried braised nug with elf fruit? It was my brother's favorite when we were growing up.
I'm sorry.
Tastes moldy and dry at the same time. Pass.
Yeah, pass. Hard pass. I don't eat nugs. They're adorable. Hi, little guys. We can't do that, Varric. We're gonna have to. We can't do that. They don't cook that at Skyhold now, do they? Can you do me a favor and not give them that recipe? All right. Braised nug. I mean, different cultures. I get it. But still, they're so cute. How could you possibly eat them? All right, anything back here? So it looks like, where does this go? Oh, okay, so there were two different ways in here, had I not taken a detour to visit the cute little, excuse me, guys, can I, Varric, listen, I didn't make fun of the food that you ate as a kid, it just wasn't something that I would eat. Let me eat, okay. 6 years later, thank you, Varric. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you or anything, but, you know, everybody has their own preferences. Let's head back up here then. All right. So where did we end up? I guess another part of the old part of Crestwood? Did this I assume this had also flooded, right? Or no? It looks remarkably dry. Interesting. How long has it been since someone was here? Not too long ago, right? I mean, if all the torches are lit, it can't actually be as long ago as we thought. Since someone was, like, in this area in particular. Or maybe it has been, but everything looks remarkably dry, like I said. Is that another mosaic? How many mosaic tile pieces are here? Wait, do you think there's more than one mosaic tile? Huh. Alright, let's see what's down here. Oh, lever? For the door? Excellent. All right, so we've got to meet up with Hawk and Alistair, right? Hi, little Nug. And then after that, I don't know. I feel like we've been away from Skyhold for a little bit, and I feel like we should hop back over. More rifts. What are you? Annoying is what you are, sir. I'm trying to talk to everybody about our plans after we meet with Alistair and Hawk. Okay, so after we handle this and then go talk to Alistair and Hawk, we'll make sure that there aren't any other camps set up that need to be set up. And then from there, I guess maybe we'll head back home for a little bit. And then just kind of check in. We've been gone a while. I want to make sure that everybody's settling in okay. They don't need me for anything. And all that good stuff. You know what I mean? It did. That's why Bull murderizes everyone. Because it hurts the bad people. I'm closing this rift. Don't argue with me. Why would you argue with me for closing a rift? I don't know, but it just seemed like a thing to say at the time. All right, and taking all that with me. Fantastic. What is... So where am... Hold on. Let's consult my map. This is... Oh, we have to go back and talk to the mayor and Sister Vaughn. I'm not too far from there, am I? Maybe we should hop back to Crestwood first? And then it looks like there's near... This is the fort that we set up. And it looks like there's a camp that I can actually set up and then meet with Hawk and Friend there. So I guess first let's go tell the mayor the good news. You can use your lake again. Well, your lake kind of doesn't exist. You can use your town again. Wait. It's not raining. Guys, did you just notice that? I just noticed that. It's not raining and it's not dark out. Can Fade Rifts control the weather? So how long had it been permanently raining for is the real question. Has it been like 10 years? I can't imagine it's been 10 years since like it started raining, right? Like, how long was that gigantic rift here for? Did it form when the breach formed? Or is it well before that? Oh, we have so many questions that have literally no answer. And that is frustrating, if I'm being honest. Okay, there's a farm here. I don't know. Okay, there's a sign right there. I feel like, oh, wait, is this is the village of, okay, so that's the, this is where we came in. Okay, so I need to go this way. Huh. So this is the new Crestwood village, right? Yes? I feel like this is correct. So Sister Vaughn is near here. We can tell her we found all the bodies. And then I can talk to the mayor. Then I'm gonna go set up that camp. Gonna go talk to Hawk. And then we can go home. And maybe sleep in something that isn't a bedroll for a night. And then we'll see where we get to go next. I feel like there's like still 1 or 2 rifts to close in the Hinterlands. I do want to make an effort to close more of the rifts because we should protect people from everything. So, or not everything. I mean, you can't protect people from everything, but from, you know, the demons that spew out of the rifts. That seems like something I can help with, no problem. So, gonna have to do that too. Maybe we'll take another field trip to the Hinterlands. Anybody want to go back? Again, I feel like that's all. I feel like since I joined the Inquisition, I've been at the Hinterlands more than anywhere else. Sister Vaughn!
Your worship.
I found the bodies for cremation.
I've already found the remains of the people who died in Old Crestwood.
Blessed Andraste. I didn't imagine you'd look yourself.
Of course.
Thank you for your thoughtfulness. It is all too rare these days.
You're welcome.
I will prepare the bodies for cremation.
Well, I hope it brings somebody a measure of peace. Good luck with that. Alright. Also, I should probably see how all the preparations are going for, the ball. I don't want to go... Do we have... Alright, listen. I'm telling you 3 right now. If I have to go to a ball in Orlais of all places, and I have to wear a dress of all things, I'm dragging the 3 of you with me. And pretty much everyone else. Including Sarah, because she's going to cause trouble. And that'll make me really happy. Because that'll also annoy Vivian if I bring Sarah. And Sarah causes trouble. We have to do that. Oh, let's make that happen. That's almost as good as expensive assassins, bringing Sarah to a fancy ball in Orlais to annoy everyone, especially Viv. I'm so excited. This is my day has been made thinking about this.
What do you mean the mayor's gone?
What? What? Did you say the mayor's gone? Hello? That was a joke, right? Hello? No, he's not here. Is that to me? Inquisitor. I hate when letters start that way. It was not the Darkspawn that opened the dam and flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago. We called it. Something was up with this story. I did in secret. The night they attacked the undead you have been fighting are people I killed with my own hands. We'd taken in refugees from the Blight. Many were ill. We moved the sick to the lower part of Crestwood and the refugees into the caves to stop the disease from spreading. It didn't work. One confessed he'd seen Blight sickness before. It was always fatal. When the Darkspawn attacked, I knew the only way the village would survive is if the Blight sick drowned with the monsters. I cannot bear the sight of Old Crestwood now that the water is gone. I cannot stay. I'm sorry. Mayor Gregory Dedrick.
A letter of confession from the mayor. It says he was the one who flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago to stop the blight from spreading.
I knew he was nervous about more than the undead.
Yep.
Villagers learn about this, they're not going to be happy.
Not at all.
What a sad mess. Will the Inquisition bring him in?
We have to. We have to, don't we? I mean, we can't just let that go. Is it our place though to bring him to justice? Like, then what isn't ours? Like our responsibility as the Inquisition. This has, I don't know. I guess it's something to talk to the advisors about. But seriously though, we are the Inquisition for one specific purpose, and right now that's taking care of rifts and getting rid of Corypheus because he's batshit crazy. But something like this? Is this really what we're supposed to do? I mean, then where does that stop? What problems shouldn't we interfere with? What problems should we interfere with? I mean, he directly lied to us about everything, and it could have made our job closing the rift very, very difficult. I mean, not that it wasn't difficult already, because, I mean, you saw that rift. That wasn't easy. But that's something. Everybody's going to have a discussion about this. Maybe we'll have a team meeting or something and figure out where we draw the line. I don't want to judge every village's problems or be the deciding authority. I can't do that. That's not right. I don't want, and I shouldn't have the ability to dictate who and who doesn't get punished for a variety of things, but at the end of the day, somebody's got to at least let the mayor air out everything. The people deserve to know the truth, and if nothing else, that's a good reason to... I'm going to talk to Colin, Josephine, and Cassandra later, and Liliana. Is that red lyrium? Varric, do you see that? How is there red lyrium? Did it just pop up while we were down there? Has it been here the entire time? That's a lot of red lyrium. Is it destroyable? That is so much red lyrium. Why? Who's here with it? Can I just... I can't destroy it, apparently. Why is there so much of it, though? Who's growing it? Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Alright, so remind me when we get home. I need to let everybody know that there is copious amounts of red lyrium now growing in Crestwood, and we need to handle. That's on us. And that I will take responsibility for. Alright, so we should be nearing wherever the camp they wanted me to set up is, right? And it looks like there's another rift over there. You know what? I'm gonna set up camp first, though. Just so we can grab some health potions and stuff, and then I'll take care of the rift across the way. Alright, so who wants to make camp?
This might be a decent place for a spot of camping.
I was
Rather
thinking...
fight bandits than demons any day.
I mean, yes. And yes. So, yes to both. I'm gonna signal everybody so we can have camp, and then, you know, we're gonna go close the Fade Rift.